So if you look at that particular page, for you to navigate around, all you need is to, first of all, see on the left-hand side here, you have your materials, okay? Can you see that where I hover? And when you click on your Design Skills Studio online, it will take you straight into the subject, okay? So with that particular page, so I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger for you, make that a little bit smaller so you can see it better. With that particular page, it might look a little bit different on your iPad, so be aware of that. What you need to do here is just basically go to your, scroll down and go to subject sessions. So click on that blue square, and here you will have all the sessions you need to go through, okay? There are all of them 44 sessions, okay? And each session tells you when is your assessment due. So quite simple. Is it easy for you? You understand what to do so far?
So far. So if you click on number 1.
So if I click to number 1, it will take you to the number 1 session. So
the assignment.
It's just a session for you to learn. So basically on the right hand side tells you that the session should take you about 2.5 hours to complete, okay? And what you need to do, you just need to scroll down and continue reading through and following the step what the session tells you to do, okay? So read, etc. Then there will be links available for you to click on. So for example, this session has a link. Before continuing with the following activity, please read the information in the following link. So you click on that link and it takes you to the page where all the resources links are located. Okay, so we go down here. So first of all, here's our session 1, and that's our first link, and it's what is IP. So when we click on that, it takes us to the page we need to go to for the activity, okay? So come back to that page of the session 1. So we need to see, again, we need to read link 1 to save design of structures. So that was wrong. We need to come back, save design instructions, that's the one, okay? So each link has a reference number to it. So this is what we need to study. Okay, does it make sense so far?
So far.
Okay, so following down, there is an activity, okay? So when you read the activity, so the first one, WH has safe design of structures, view the following visual learning activity, then answer the questions listed below. Save your answer to include in your ePortfolio in session 2. Further information regarding your ePortfolio will be covered in the following session. Okay, so here you just press launch learning activity and you go through the slides. Okay, so they're coming up. Okay, so something with the connection doesn't want to go. There we go. We'll try again. Just try again. Something's going on with the connection. It doesn't want to do it now, but it should launch for you. So I'll just try to update the link again. Go launch again. Okay, it should work for you. So we just skip that and follow in further. So you need to write down the answers. Okay, so do you have some sort of an application to use to write down your answers?
I'll just write it down.
Okay, you can also type it into any typing software of any sort. Do you have any typing software?
No, other than this, no, this is all other. My husband's got a laptop.
Okay, maybe you should try to work in a notepad. There is a notepad, should be on an iPad of some sort.
Yeah.
That will do. So basically all we need is some kind of a writing software to save your answers, type your answers, okay? So you need to answer those questions after looking at that activity. The next activity is here, that green one again. WHS Safety in Design Checklist. So complete the checklist by highlighting the points relevant to interior designers. Save the checklist to upload to Eportfolio in session 2. So if we just try to do that, so what it did, it actually, when I clicked on it, enlarged the document. And this is the Word document. Can you see it now?
Down the bottom on the left-hand corner, yes.
Okay, so you probably can't see the document which lodged now because I need to share it with you. But it lodges the Word document, and you just need to go through the checklist in that document and just tick the boxes, okay? And then again, you need to save that document. Here's the next step is your reading. So you need to complete some reading here. Click on that link here. Okay, here you go. You can see that. Okay, and then run the next activity here, and so on. So basically what you do, you generate a number of documents through completing each activity. Okay, just make sure you save it somewhere on your folder, somewhere, you know, say session 1, and you save in all the activities in that session 1. Okay, is it all easy so far? Any questions?
I will probably have a good explore and see. Look, you've explained it well. It's me following it. That's my problem.
That's right. You just need to follow the steps on the screen basically, and just go one by one each activity. Now, if you have any problems with internet and you have problems staying online on that particular page and study, here is this red button here is actually will lodge a PDF document, a written PDF document. If it's easier for you to print it out and go from the page, it's fine. You can do that as well, okay? The other thing you can do here, so see there's on the left, when you expand it, you will have the chapters, okay? So you can go each chapter one by one, okay? With the PDF document, it actually has the all the links which are on those activity pages, okay? So basically your PDF document, this one which lodges, okay, I can show you it now just in a second and share it with you. So you have an idea what it looks like. Okay, so this is session 1. So come back here, new share, and we'll just grab that, share screen. Okay. So now you should be able to see that PDF document, okay? So it looks something like that. It's all typed by page. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. So basically when you scroll through, there will be some links there. Here they are. Can you see that? Click here. Access the link. Can you see that?
No, I can't see that.
Okay, just try again. Maybe internet is dropping.
Now I can see it. Click here. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you click here, it will actually take you to that particular link online and to read more about that topic, okay?
Yes.
So this is if you like and prefer kind of a book document instead of an online document, okay?
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to jump into ePortfolio yet because it will be too much information for you. So we'll better off. Okay.
What happened there?
I'll just cancel share, just take a new share again. Okay, we'll just take this. No, this. So now you should be able to see that screen again. So if we go back to the sessions, okay. So basically you need to study all of those sessions. Now, if you click on the session 1 drop down, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So if we drop down on the session 1, you will see that there are more sessions available. So you basically can click on the session 2 and then it will launch the session 2 for you. Just a bit slow. Okay, here it is. And so it's exactly the same process. You go through the top, from the top down. Okay. And just going down, comments. So more activities here. And it will also explain to you how to use ePortfolio in this session. Okay. So this is your ePortfolio, and it tells you how to use it and how to place your documents in that ePortfolio. This is what I found the most challenging for students, is actually navigate the ePortfolio. If you have any problems, I can have a session one-on-one with you about it, okay, and any other student, and I can explain it properly to you, okay?
I might have to, yeah.
That's fine. So we have another participant here. Suan, how are you going? You can unmute your microphone. I can see that you muted it. Okay, so I just unmuted. Suan, how are you going? You can talk to us now. She's probably having some troubles hearing me. So, Lorraine, any more questions you have?
Not at this stage. I'll just take one step at a time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to explore this evening and have a good play with it. And then again, I will do the same tomorrow, try and start tomorrow.
Okay, so I just want to go through all those steps again. So first of all, where we want to go is to your Study Smart page. Okay. So first of all, you go to Study Smart. It looks like that, your Martin page.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, once again, we need to
write this down.
Yeah. So it's studysmart.martin.au. Martin.au.au here. You can see that.
Yes.
You might need to log in. As soon as you log in, you will see that menu on the right-hand side here. You can see that. Okay.
Yes.
Now, then you need to go on the left-hand side here, My Materials.
My Materials. I got that. Yes.
Okay. So the subject you start in number is 1577.
Yep.
Design Skill Studio Online. So for this week, you need to do session 1 to 5. Okay. So that's what you need to work on. Now, if we just look at this page a little bit more and navigate down, you will see this is Mahara ePortfolio link. So if you please click here to open Mahara ePortfolio, this is where you can find it on this page, okay? So that's where you can navigate to Mahara ePortfolio. So if I click on that, it will load it. Can you see that?
No. Yes, now I can.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. So definitely go through the session 2 step by step before you actually launch that, because you wouldn't know what to do. Now, also here, what I want to tell you is as soon as you go to your Design Skills Studio Online, click on that, it takes you to the course. So I put lots of posts on the forum, and it's a good idea to read them because students asking common questions, the same questions all the time. So instead of just, worrying about your problem, just go to the forum and read what students ask and what is required. So if we go there, so how to get to the forums? Again, scroll down, support and forums, okay? If you click on that, this is your facilitator, student forums, online support resources, how to use Study Smart, student ePortfolio, Mahara. So all of those resources are available for you, plus the lynda.com access. So all of you should have Lynda access. Lynda is a huge database of video and learning resources for students, which is professionally done. And Martin has an access for each student to linda.com, which is amazing. Okay.
Okay.
So you also have the forums and big buttons on the bottom. So if you go to the latest news, okay, this is all the forums will be available for you. Now, lots of students complain about that they're getting too many notifications about forums. All you need to actually look for is your own subject number forum, which is, remember, it's 1577. Okay, so I normally try to put that line into my notification in the forums, so you would know what happens. So for example, what you guys have in is this Zoom session, and I put it on the forum. Okay, so this is tells you everything about the today's session on the Zoom. Okay, now you would receive that notification in the email, plus you can access it from the website like I did. Then I come back to my main page, and here it is. Now, so first of all, you start in subject sessions on the same page. Then there will be your subject assessments. If you click on that, it will take you to the assessments, okay? And the procedure how to submit your assessments. Now, your first assessment is not due till in 3 weeks' time. So you have plenty of time to study 15 sessions and submit your first assessment, okay?
Okay.
So the session plans I sent you in the calendar. Remember the PDF calendar was attached to the welcome message? Do you?
I'm not sure about that one.
Okay, so PDF calendar, I'm just gonna find it. I'm gonna find it for you again, and I'm gonna show it to you.
Thanks, Paulina.
Not a problem.
You're going to hate me by the end of this.
No, that's all fine. Don't. Okay, so we're gonna do a new share now, and I'm gonna show you the calendar. So let's have a look at the calendar. You received that calendar in your welcome message in your email. It was an attachment. Okay, so here you have it. So
Okay, yep.
remember, so today's is 23rd, and here you have it. VisaIQ Zoom Skype session. Start 6:15 and finish it in half an hour. Okay. So these sessions are normally online, and I normally address all the problems and answer common questions, record them, and put them for other students online on a YouTube to look at. Okay. And read through, because that saves us all time in study. So this is basically your week, what you need to do on this week from 20th till 25th. So you can see that week here. So you start your course, okay, and you need to work on the sessions 1 to 5 on this week. Okay. Then on the second week, you will be working on the session 6 till 10. Okay. Again, I'll have a meeting with you next Thursday. Then we'll have another session, etc., on the week 3. And then on the week 3, on Saturday, on the midnight, or I might even say on Sunday midnight, you need to submit your assessment. Okay. And submit it through Eportfolio. If you have any problem with submission, like lots of students having problem with internet and asking me, can we submit it a little bit later because we're having a problem with internet? Yes, you can. So as long as you notified me, okay? And if you have any problems with your assessment, you just need to let me know beforehand, not on Friday night, okay?
Okay.
Because we need to have time to address those problems. So once again, we will be having Thursday sessions through the whole course. I hope we won't change this date, or we can adjust it, depends on what the group requires. And then the next assessment will be due on in another 3 weeks. Okay, that's your August. And then in September, in your last week, okay, in the last week 10, there will be 2 assessments due, assessment 3 and assessment 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, any more questions?
Not at the moment. I've just got to get on there and just play around and see where I am.
Okay, so I'll just
Yeah.
try to talk to Suan if she can reply. Okay.
She's got more of an idea than me.
Okay, Suan. So I'm just going to record your question and the answer. So with assessment number 1, how do we do the audio presentation? Very simple. So as soon as you submit your assessment on Eportfolio, you need to arrange the time with me to present it orally. So how you can present it? I can give you a call on the phone. So I have your presentation in front of me on the computer, and I have you on the phone if you have problems with internet connection. Second option, we can actually have a meeting, a Zoom meeting like we're having now. So you can share the screen and present it in real time, which is more suitable because I will be more connected with you. If you wish, we can also invite other students to the session, which is a good idea because we want to have kind of a pure conversation and discussion going on. And the third option, we can just do it over Skype or any other online connection. Okay? Did I answer your question? So what I want to record now is I want to show you how you can actually use your messenger on the Martin website. Okay, so I'm just going to find this page quickly. This one, share screen. Okay, wonder, can you see the Martin page website or not?
Yes.
You can see the page. Excellent. So on the page you see next to your name on the right hand side when you logged in, there is actually a messenger there. So if you look at this little messenger, okay, so you can actually write a message.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or you can click on your menu and then you go to messages. Okay, and you can find my name here, so people. So type my name, it will come up. Okay, you can do in recent conversations and materials. Okay, and you can basically start messaging me. Also, you can do a forum post here as well. So if you go to a menu and you go to forum post, you can start a discussion there as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you up to this stage, I can explain that to you. So once again, go back to my courses and online studio to go back to your page and study the sessions. Okay, so this is your session that's online campus, my materials as well, a new access there. On the bottom also easy navigation, you can see there. It takes you to your home profile, current courses, materials, and etc. And this is the quick email. You can compose quick email to me, okay, or to other students. Latest news, so all the forums here. Upcoming events, it's something that I plan on the calendar, and this is a recent activity, so it basically tells you what's going on with your subject at the moment. Okay, if you get stuck, you can always click on view getting started information, and that takes you back to those pages and tells you all about the unit and the workbook. Now when you click on the workbook, it's actually the whole book of that study, okay, in PDF format. So it takes you to the login, that whole book, which is probably 120 pages. Again, if you have a problem with internet connection, maybe it's a good idea when you have a connection, just download that printable black and white version of that document, instead of sitting online and being, stressed out, not being able to connect. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
So it's loading now. So this is so far essential information. This is so far what you need to know. So subject resources. So once again, those are resources which are separate into the sessions. Now, you don't need to know about it because they're actually all linked either to the printed version of the sessions or to the online version of the sessions, okay? So if we go here online and we go down in sessions, and this is how we navigate, search and referencing skills, and here you go, session 1 by 1. So do the top row during this week for me, and it would be excellent, okay?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 by, yeah, okay.
As many as you can do, because for the next session, we want to do the next lineup. So when you book, can you see this is the printed version of the book? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So what it actually has, it has a number of pages, and if you go through, so it's something that you can print out and study. Okay, 181 pages. And this is for your 10 weeks of study, okay? Once again, it has all the links attached to the sessions again. So if you click on it, it takes you to the link. No difference to that pretty sessions we've seen here, but it's just something for you. You can print out and carry with you or just study from there. 2 options for you, okay?
Yeah.
Any more
It's not the study that concerns me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the study. It's just navigating the iPad with all your icons and all the, yeah, that's what concerns me the most.
So maybe it's a good idea for you to download the whole workbook and just work from the PDF document, so it's easy for you to follow. If it's easy for you to follow from the book, that's how you can do it. Okay?
Okay, yep, okay.
Now, Sian has a question. With the activities, do you view them and comment? I'm not sure if I was on the right track with some of the questions. Okay, so all the activities, Sian, if you look at here, so for example, okay, I might be dropping down. Okay, so it might again now. So we'll take, for example, this activity, one of those activities. Okay. So just this one. Activity WHS Safety in Design Checklist. Complete the checklist by highlighting the points relevant to interior designers. Save the checklist to upload it to your ePortfolio in session 2. So you just need to follow instructions. So first of all, you need to access the checklist. It will take you there, downloads there. It's a Word document file. In that Word document file, you need to tick the boxes. So I'm just probably want to share it with you. So I'll just do the new share. And let's have a look at that Word document. So this is your safety checklist, safety in design checklist. So you basically go tick, tick, tick all of those boxes, okay? If you want to print it out, you can go with your pen and just tick those boxes, okay? And then you need to go file and save it onto your document somewhere, onto your documents, etc. Okay? As soon as you saved it, you need to come back to your ePortfolio and upload it there. So I'm just going to do a new share once again here. Share screen. Okay. So after that, you need to upload it to ePortfolio, and it says here. So in your session 2, if we go back to your session 2 again, there is an activity which takes you through, first of all, folder structures. That's how to organize your folder structures. First activity. And the second one is how to actually work with your ePortfolio. Where is it? Just okay. Technical data. Ah, here it is. So story data, personal journaling, ePortfolio Mahara. This is it. So this will tell you how to use Mahara. After reading that, it should be quite clear for you. Okay? So ePortfolio is set up. It will take you through the setup process. Okay. Now, how do we deal with activities? So when you save them in ePortfolio and share it with me, they follow all of those steps and share it with me, I actually have a notification from the website telling me that you uploaded the activity. So what I need to do, I need just to go there and comment on them. And as soon as I comment on them and save them, you will have an access to my feedback. Okay, and so the same with the assessment. Any more questions?